Hi, Jerry. It's good to see you.
Hi, Sharon. Good to see you as well, and glad to be on to share the White Gold story.
So your company presented at GCFF conference in the past. Could you refresh our memory by giving us a quick overview of White Gold?
Yeah, of course. So White Gold is a gold exploration company. Our properties are exclusively in the White Gold District, which, for some of the audience which may not know, was the epicenter of the Klondike gold rush over 100 years ago that saw over 20 million ounces of placer gold production. So we're the single largest mineral claim holder in the district, and we've got a package that's been assembled by well-known prospector Sean Ryan, who's been credited with several multi-million ounce discoveries. And our property portfolio consists of 30 properties covering over 350,000 hectares. So really truly a district scale land package.
Great. Now let's talk about some recent updates. Your company just announced a significant increase in mineral resource estimate at your flagship White Gold project. Can you share with me some highlights of it, because the market has reacted quite positively?
Yeah, of course. No, this is some tremendous news that we put out this past week, and some high-level highlights include we've now increased our resource to 2.1 million ounces total, and that's across 4 deposit zones that are relatively close to each other, and all of which remain open along strike and depth for expansion. I think this is a really high-quality deposit in the sense that 95% of the resources are near surface open pit material at around 2 grams per ton. So, typically open pit deposits run at a lower grade, and I think the grade and size of our open pit sort of resources is really a testament to, the value and attractiveness of the asset that we have. The updated resource we just put out also includes a maiden resource estimate on the Rhine Surprise Zone. So this zone we've been drilling off since 2018, and in the past year we did some infill drilling and some sort of strike test extension drilling to really hone in and get the sort of drill spacing that you need to put a resource on it. So that resource came out to approximately 225,000 additional ounces to our project, and we're now just under 2.1 million total ounces, which for a gold exploration company in Canada, I think is an important milestone. There just simply aren't that many deposits of this size and grade in such a great jurisdiction owned by a junior company that's sort of right before that development stage.
Sounds great. These are definitely some milestones that I'm sure the investors are excited to hear them. So early this month, your company also updated on 2 large copper-molybdenum porphyry targets on its Pedlar and Hayes properties. Could you elaborate a little bit on this?
Yeah, sure. So our Pedlar and Hayes properties are on the southeastern end of our district scale land package, and they're located in what's colloquially known as the Dawson Range. And what's so special about the Dawson Range is that it's home and host to several important porphyry deposits and projects with extremely high multi-element mineral potential. So just to name a few, the Casino Gold copper porphyry is just to the west of the Pedlar and Hayes properties, and that's a massive 20 million ounce, 10 billion pounds copper gold porphyry project. And there's also the Minto mine to the east, and also the Carmack's copper gold project in the range. So these properties are still quite early stage, right? We sort of announced some prospecting and mapping work that was done in 2022 to better define the targets. But I think the geological and structural setting of the properties is very prospective, right? Oftentimes, porphyry deposits will occur in clusters, and that's kind of what you see in the Dawson Range, right? You've got 3 major and large copper gold projects that are already there and being defined, right? So still early days for these properties, right? We still need to sort of tune them up and get them ready to the drill ready stage. But I think some of the initial geochemical surface signals that we've seen from our early prospecting, soil sampling, and mapping work, makes the team really excited to continue to advance those two projects.
Amazing. So we know that Yukon is a top-tier jurisdiction for gold projects. What makes white gold an appealing investment option for investors who are interested in investing in this region?
I think there are a lot of factors that make white gold a really compelling investment opportunity, especially for those who want exposure in gold exploration and, furthermore in Canada's north and Yukon. So, I mentioned before, we've got a really strong mix of advanced stage deposits, which have a defined value that you can pin towards, right? 2.1 million ounces open pit in Canada in a tier 1 jurisdiction. There just aren't that many projects around that are of similar grade, size, and tenor, right? But I think what also sort of complements that is we've got a project pipeline of 25 plus other properties that are sort of being eventually advanced to that advanced stage, right? And I think it really captures the best of both worlds, right? You've got a real asset there with measured ounces that you can pinpoint a value towards. And then you've also have the sort of blue sky greenfield exploration projects that gold investors can really get excited about. What makes the market really, excited and sort of get behind the stock is when, there's a brand new discovery zone, right? And we've got 30 properties that offer that potential. And I think some other factors include our strategic partnership with Kinross and Agnico. These are two of the largest mining companies in the world, and their involvement and support of the white gold story, I think, really lends credence to the expertise of our technical team and also the prospectivity of the land package and properties that we've assembled. And I think lastly, what I'd like to touch on is just the price and value behind white gold. I mentioned 2.1 million ounces of the resource that we had just announced this week. If you're looking at a market cap to sort of resource-based metric, we're trading at just over $30 Canadian per ounce. That's at a severe discount to our peers and to the industry. And I think that, as hopefully this gold market continues to pick up and, draw attention from more generalists, the price point and entry point that white gold currently offers is really second to none. You can get district scale exposure with a 2 million ounce open pit deposit with sort of the backside of, extreme upside in terms of prospectivity from our early stage projects. I think that that's really an attractive and compelling investment opportunity for shareholders, who are, either gold bugs and they're veterans in the industry, or, new sort of shareholders, maybe more generalists that are looking to really, get exposed to the gold industry. I think white gold really is a great opportunity there.
Sounds exciting. So lastly, what are some catalysts that the investors should be looking for?
Yeah, for sure. I think right now in the company's growth stage, it's a really exciting time. The company was formed in 2016, and in the first, 3 to 5 years, it was a lot of early stage work, tuning up the properties to get them to that drill ready stage. Now we've sort of entered that drill ready stage. We've done a lot of the groundwork, we've tuned up the properties, and, a bigger and bigger portion of our budgets have been allocated to drilling new targets and, testing the extensions of existing discoveries, right? I think drilling is the most exciting part about junior exploration. That's what gets the market excited, and that's what gets the geologists excited, right? And I think that white gold's at that stage where we're focused on drilling and making new discoveries. In terms of specific catalysts, I think the 2023 exploration program is definitely something to look forward to. Typically, we announce it, a couple weeks before the drills start turning, and that provides investors a great overview of, our plans for the upcoming year, the specific properties and targets that we're going to be focusing on, and really, provides a roadmap for the next 12 months, right? And because of, the announcement of the program and the commencement of the drilling and the news flow on the back of that, I think investors, will see a steady stream of news flow in the near future that will keep sort of awareness and attention towards the company.
Perfect. That's all my questions for you today, Jerry. Thank you so much for being here with me.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.